And let me ask you this. Who told you I'm a pedophile?
There is confirmation on you are a pedophile. We're not going to have to prove it.
All right. And who are you?
I'm the one that's having
Well,
you go.
hold on. You got the nerve enough to come over here with a group of guys.
I'm Big D.
You're Big D.
Yeah.
Okay. And who are you?
Minnesota Mike.
Minnesota Mike. Who are you?
Phone.
Oh, you're the bodyguard. So you're gang member with me. And you're not going to
I'm being totally nice to you, sir.
I
I'm just
got
saying
it. But you come
cannot
over
be
here in a
in
group.
this group.
You can come over here in a group. But
You're not welcome with us.
But you don't
You are
want
not welcome with us.
You don't want to tell
understand what I'm saying? You
I
understand what I'm saying?
Are you
You're not
fixing to
welcome.
get violent
No,
with
I'm
me?
not. I'm not getting violent. I'm saying you're not welcome with our group, okay? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not standing.
Okay, well, get on. You're not camping with us either. There is children here. We're not going to go ahead and
So,
do all this.
so the fact that I have a child of my own.
I don't give a shit. I don't care about your life. I don't care about it. What I'm saying is you're not going to be with this group.
Okay, are you the founder of this group?
I am not the founder of this group, but I am in security. So what I want to tell you, sir, is you're not going to be with this group. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, you should hear me because that's it. You're going to be you're gone. Get out of here. Get lost. Thank you. Goodbye. Just close the door. You can start your car and get lost.
And if I don't close this door, if I
Well, I'll just go over here to this officer. There's an officer right over here. You want me to go grab him?
go ahead. All right.
He's very confrontational, guys. He's very confrontational.
I'm sitting here and I'm very confrontational because I understand.
He doesn't want to leave. Hey!
Okay, so I'm going to flip this camera around so everybody can see what's going on. I haven't got the map to see how much time, but he's telling folks that I'm being confrontational. By the way, the person who's in this information is just
I am at the border convoy right now.
basically, this is a public park. We cannot make him leave here. That's what the officer just said, guys. And he said just keep an eye on him when we go to our rally tonight. That is a private party, private land. It's this guy right here, guys. He's a convicted pedophile, guys. Right here, this guy.
That's what everybody's saying about me.
Why was you kicked out of TPC, sir?
Who says I was kicked out? That's
what I'm being told.
You're being told by a bunch of people from the Doe Show and different places. That
I don't watch the Doe Show.
You don't have to. You're being told by people that do watch the Doe Show, okay? And they have affiliation with my ex-wife, who is narcissistic, who tried to take my son from me, and I spent over $50,000 fighting for my son. All right, and so my narcissistic wife that has it in for me, trying to, she's gotten a hold of people online from my YouTube channel, and has spread lies, and people, being the type of people that need to feast on drama, have fed right into it, spread this all around, and the more they spread it to, the more restreamers they spread it to, and then it gets back to you and these people, and it gets back to my live stream.
Well, I'm just saying right here, right now, until it's confirmed otherwise.
So
you are not welcome with our group.
So guilty until proven innocent. Is that what you're telling me?
Basically. Yeah.
So you hear it here. He says I'm guilty until I prove myself innocent. You hear this? This guy right here says I'm guilty until proven innocent.
Well, there's
What
already
kind of-
there's
but yet,
you can just bring up your record, so you're already guilty,
but yet
man.
you're here fighting for a cause
What I'm saying is you're not welcome with our group. Okay?
because I'm guilty until
You're not
proven
welcome with
innocent.
our group. Thank you. That's all I have to say, sir. I can't make you leave here because this is a public park. But you are not welcome with our group.
Well, guess what?
You
I'm
understand?
going to stay because that's
You
my
can stay
right.
right over here in your parking
I'll
spot.
walk
Good job.
around. This is public access.
Get on out of here.
Oh no, you are going to come over here and punish me.
Are you getting loud?
What?
Innocent till proven guilty. I'm just curious.
Well, he just told me.
You've already been proven guilty by the court of law, sir.
So you were convicted? Or you
Yes.
are?
Convicted of what? When? Let's get the
That's
facts straight.
why I'm asking you.
Come on. Hey, let's not engage with him. Let's go back over here. Come on. Come on.
We just been informed that he's got all the double accounts, all the fake accounts
I'm sure he does.
hanging out in his chat.
I'm sure he does.
That's the guy.
Yeah, I remember him too. So ultimately, guys, we cannot make him leave. This is a public park, so we cannot make him leave. But we will make everybody aware not to engage with him at all, conversate with him at all. He is not welcome with our group. And
I'm gonna start.
that's what it is.
And just let it all play itself out. And until I compose myself from it, then I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. That's all I can do. I do appreciate. I really appreciate what I've been reading from you. I do appreciate. I really appreciate what I've been reading from you. Trying to take up for me though. I really appreciate that, and everybody else. I've been reading your some of the comments here of people taking up, and not only for me but for the convoy, for the mission here. This is just ridiculous. If truck, I don't even want to say names. If anybody says that they're for the mission and they want to bash somebody that's here trying to help, then they're not here for the right reasons. They're not really here for the mission. That's just my 2 cents worth. So take it as it is. Thank you, Odes. I will.
this very moment, it is a little easier said than done. But yes, I'm gonna pull it together. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go ahead and remute the mic for the moment, compose myself, and when I come back, then I'm gonna have a strategy for a whole new game plan of how to deal with. Turn it off.
Turn it off, please.
I'm not gonna do that. I have to protect myself.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm a woman.
That don't mean nothing. My wife is a woman, but she still caused me a lot of grief and pain. I'm sorry if you're here to be for
I'm
good
just here to
reasons.
ask you a question.
And I'm here to answer.
Why are you here?
I came here to be a part of the convoy and the mission, which, yes, I'm befumbled for words right now because of everything going on. Just the same reason that I was a part of People's Convoy as well. My question is why is that your first question to me, when obviously there's a bigger question that should be asked? But no, it's because just like Mr. G said, it's guilty until proven innocent because of room safety. Well, let me ask you this. What do you consider a pedophile?
You know what a pedophile is?
No. We're not going to play that gaslighting or whatever it's called.
It's not gaslighting. A pedophile is very.
Okay, no, we're not gonna. No, if it's explanatory, then please tell me the definition.
Do you mess around with children?
No, absolutely not.
Then why didn't you just answer it?
Because everybody's definition is going to be different.
What's your definition of a pedophile?
Same thing. People that mess around with children.
Then why didn't you just answer it?
Because everybody's definition.
There's only one definition of pedophilia.
No, you'd be very surprised when people ask me a question. It's like the Pharisees asking Jesus questions. It wasn't for the actual answer. It was to try to set him up.
I'm not trying to set you up. I just wanted to know if you were a pedophile.
Okay, and I understand that. I'm not trying to be rude with you. Okay, I'm really not. I promise. Okay, but you got to understand, I don't know you either. Okay, I don't know who you are.
I'm Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, I am Brian Dunker.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you're a pedophile because the word is that you are.
I understand.
If you're not, that's fine.
Which I'm not.
You have to understand, we're all moms, grandmoms.
And I'm a dad.
And we don't want pedophiles around. That's simple.
I get it.
You know. That's the way it is.
But I'm not a pedo. But apparently, you see how I've been in here 30 minutes. You see how quick word spread throughout the entire camp?
It did.
Exactly. And why is that?
Because we are moms and grandmas, and
actually,
we have a problem with pedophiles.
I get that.
That's why.
But that's not actually why.
No, that is why.
Okay.
That is exactly why.
Okay, well, we can agree to disagree.
Has nothing to do with bigotry, has nothing to do with being
bigotry,
fascist, or anything else. It is because we are moms and grandmas, and when we hear that there's a pedophile around us, we don't want to be around pedophiles.
I understand.
That is it in a nutshell.
And I understand that, but why be so quick to judge everybody?
No,
or judge a person?
I came over to ask.
Okay, and I respect that.
That's
I really
why
respect that.
I came over to ask.
I just got done dealing with Trucker G or whatever, and two people that came with him grouped up on me.
So why did they think you're a pedophile?
Because of a show called Don Doe Show or Doe Show or whatever online, that my ex-wife, my narcissistic ex-wife, got involved with and started spreading all this gossip and lies, and so it just spread like wildfire.
Wait a second. Is she the one that's trying to change your son into a girl?
Oh God, please don't tell me that.
No, I'm just asking, is that the one?
I haven't heard of it, but it wouldn't surprise me. I'd just be honest.
Pedophile.
What's the spook around
He's
here?
not a pedophile.
Who are you?
I'm just Pastor Brian with Outlaw Reform Ministries. That has a narcissistic ex-wife that started a rumor that spread like wildfire across the internet.
They got it posted on our internet page?
They need to take it
Are you serious with me? They've got it posted on the Take Our Border Back?
And everything.
Are you serious?
You need to go in and do something about it. It's
talk to this gentleman.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Somebody take a screenshot on Take Our Border Back.
No, it's not on Take Our Border Back. It's
Talk,
not on there.
Talk to Pastor.
Let me go get my phone and I'll show it where you.
Okay.
So were
It's not
you,
on there.
how long ago did you know
was 15, charged as a juvenile. My dad was very abusive, and I stood up to him, and so he ended up trying to turn me and my older sister in. My older sister started the whole thing, okay, about exploration, okay, touching. Yeah, and my dad, because I stood up to him to all the abuse that he put me and my sisters and my mother through, he had me thrown in the mental hospital, and then went and told the law about everything that happened. When he gave me his word, the family pack got as his witness. He wouldn't tell nobody but our mother. He did it anyway because he was mad at me for standing up for my family.
Okay, let me ask you this directly. Did you at any time in your life molest a little child?
Molest? I'm going to ask what your definition of molest is, please.
Molest is more than talking about as a teenager touching a girl's breast and even feeling her.
No,
listen, you asked me something. Let me demonstrate to you.
Fair enough.
Because you're talking about, if you're not talking here, if it's, say as a teen, or even as a little child, if you were both 8 years old, she was 8 years old, 7 years old, she doesn't have a breast, but she has a vagina. Of course, you get exposure. That's what little kids do. What you're talking about when you said 15 years, that means you had enough knowledge. If not a 12-year-old or 15-year-old, that's okay, my brother. I'm standing here. I'm talking to him. Whether you have your view, that's fine. But I am here. I listen to him. So if he wants it,
Thank you so much.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
If you are 15 years old and you're playing around with another 15-year-old,
okay,
that's not what we're talking about here. But if you are 15 years old...
Make him show you that rap sheet. I'm sorry.
If you are 15 years old and you are taking a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and you are feeling her up and taking your fingers and playing in her vagina and kiss her and trying to pull at nipples that aren't there, that constitutes being a pedophile, because you're now molesting a little child who does not have the capacity of thinking, even she says no. So that's why I'm asking you clearly, were you involved in any of that?
No.
In your life?
No.
So did the police have a record? So why are you recorded? Are you recorded as a pedophile? Second question.
Recorded
by the state.
As a juvenile, because of my dad.
Okay, you talked about that, but I'm asking you, were you recorded or charged, accused of being a pedophile by the police, by investigators in your life?
In your definition, no.
Your father.
In your definition, no. As long as we're going by the definition you gave, absolutely not.
So you've never, from now to your age now, you have never been engaged in fondling, say, a child under 10 years of age?
When I was a child, my older sister...
Hold on. When you were a child, how old?
I was charged...
When you were a child, how old? Age?
Can I answer the question?
Answer me directly. No, because that's why you're getting people, when you try to be evasive, guess what? People said you have something to hide. So I am asking you, not from what other people said, I'm asking you directly, right? Did you engage, if you were 50, were you 15 years old? Or were you 10 years old?
My older sister that did something to me was 15. I was 14. My younger sister was 10.
Right. And you fondled her. You were exploring, but you were fondling her. But you were 14 years old.
I was 14.
Right. So she's a younger. So on the basis of that, people look at that, is that the only instance?
Oh, absolutely.
So did you make that clear to the police, whoever, the investigator?
Yes.
Right, and they record. So why would they put your name on the list as a pedophile for something that happened when you were 14 years old?
In regards to an adult, I'm not actually required to register. Okay, I live in Oklahoma, and Their state laws is if you was convicted or pled guilty or whatever as a juvenile, you don't have to register. You can look me up in my home state.
Were you convicted as a juvenile?
No, I was. I pled guilty because my dad told me he wasn't going to keep taking me back and forth to court.
There you go. But you see, you pled guilty, so that's the record, and that's why people, right? That's why people. So you can't get angry because the fact that you pleaded guilty, right?
As a child, not knowing anything.
But the fact is that you pleaded guilty when you didn't need to plead guilty.
But I didn't know that. I was told. My abusive dad told me.
You were 14 years old. So now, that was 14 years old. Let's put the past behind us.
Okay.
Say 15.
Okay.
Before 15, that's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
From 15 years to now,
not a
did
thing.
you fondle
No.
a little child?
No. Absolutely not.
Secondly, are you accountable? Do you report? Do you have consultation with anybody, any agency?
Huh? I don't get your question.
Do you have somebody that you meet with, a counselor?
No.
Not.
No.
So you've got to be about 36, 30.
I'm 40.
At 40, right? So you're saying from 15 for 25 years, you have not. Listen, let me tell you this. Even if you lie to me, I'll guarantee you can't lie to father. And I can speak.
Can I please interrupt and say one thing?
Have you answer me that? Yes or no? No.
Can I say something after I answer you?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you, since 15 years to now, have you fondled any child below the age of 15?
I haven't fondled any child or any adult. Well, okay, sorry. Yeah. So you know what I mean. That kind of.
Girlfriend is
right.
No, we're not talking about.
I got you.
Talking to children.
No.
So, talking to children. Were you involved in any of that for the last 25 years?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so therein my question is, do you report or do you seek counsel? Have you been engaged in any counselor or any agency like that?
Are you talking about on my own power or as court ordered?
Either.
On my own power, and not necessarily for this subject, because the Lord has worked through a lot of things with me personally. But yes, I've sought counseling over the years for different things, but not per se. I've sought counseling in regards to like childhood trauma, and
yeah, that's different. But let's talk about that. Let's stick with just within this time. That's counseling, and I understand that background. That happens. But are you in touch with somebody even now that you are